Court and Cosmos, what a great title. Well, to find out more about the great age of the Seljuks, we're joined in the studio by Eflaluddin Kılıç. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Just briefly for our viewers, can you tell us about the Seljuks, who they were and the geography they ruled?
Okay, thank you. The Seljuks are actually a Turkish dynasty who ruled, we call them an empire, but they ruled a very short time when we compare them to the other empires. But in the 11th century and the 13th century, roughly, we can say. And they lived in an era where the whole world was in a kind of conflict. And there was the real clashing of the civilizations. Imagine when we look at the timeline, there's a period called Middle Ages. Generally, we don't want to be part of it. We just try to get away from it. But at the same time, these Seljuk Turks were representing an Islamic era, which was coming after more explorations of Quran towards the science and technology. So these medieval times where Seljuks were living were also a time which was bright for the Muslim Turks. And they lived in Anatolia.
Would you say the way the Seljuks ruled allowed for synthesis of diverse traditions to come together, which led to major advancements in medicine, science, technology, even art and culture?
Yeah, of course, because today it's very easy to make journeys. Any ordinary person can make some long distances in different countries, meeting with different people, exchanging ideas and knowledge. But in the past, it was not so easy. For example, the Crusaders was coming to conquer some new lands, also to reach to Jerusalem. But this was their chance to meet with the other people, with the other cultures, where they were confronted by the Muslim Seljuks. You know, this meeting actually first, and then exchanging the ideas and meeting with new people, you can learn and you can explore, you can develop, and let's see the Seljuks madrasas, for example. Normally, a Muslim country can be recognized by the minarets of the mosques from the point of architecture.
In skyline, yes.
Yeah, from the point of architecture.
Right.
But the Seljuk dynasties are much well known with their madrasas, which shows their effort to spread the knowledge and to know, to learn, to explore.
Well, the new exhibition just launched in the Met, Court and Cosmos, the great age of the Seljuks. What can art and history lovers hope to see in this exhibition?
There are quite a few objects. Actually, it's not a few. It's 70, I think, objects. Different.
Quite a few.
And there are some relics from the palaces and also some objects, metalwork, tiles, textiles, and manuscripts, all produced in this Seljuk period. And some of them perhaps are brought from other places because Seljuks were ruling in a land where the Silk Road was passing through. And that Silk Road is connecting the Far East to the West. And it has to pass through Iran and Anatolia, where great Seljuks and Anatolian Seljuks were living and ruling. So most of the objects can be found that either Christian or Jewish or Persian or Arab at the same time being Turkish.
Which kind of leads me into my next question. What were the overbearing themes used regularly in Seljuk art?
You mean the objects or the depictions?
Yes, depictions or just themes that were that we can see in this exhibition.
Yeah. So every dynasty or every civilization is bringing some new things to the whole human culture.
Yeah.
So Turks from Far East or from where they came, from Turkmenistan or from Turkic lands, they brought their own old beliefs, pre-Islamic lifestyles, because your culture cannot be just washed away just because you change a religion.
Of course.
It lives for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So some people may find it something to avoid, but it is actually something to enrich the culture, as long as there's not a big conflict. So we can simply say Turkic Seljuk dynasty had the honor of bringing an old Turkic understanding to the land where they were ruling and to the religion that they were believing. Just like Arabs and other cultures,
that
had their partition in that great civilization.
Well, great. Thank you, Eflani
You're welcome.
Tinkovic.